Good early evening, everybody. Hopefully we're live. We're using our new technology on our phones now rather than our laptops, so we're not quite sure yet whether this is working. It tells us it's recording, but as ever, we'll have to wait and see a moment or three. I'm ably assisted by Mr. Rumble here. And we are live, so yes, welcome to anyone that might be watching. Our analytics are not working, so it's telling us that no one's watching, but I think somebody is. So good evening. Get those comments in. Bit of a last minute panic as ever. Getting ready for RaceSeven, which starts tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, just past 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, 8:05.
So we thought we'd do a quick walkabout, have a look at the facility, do a little bit of a track walk, hopefully later with Leroy. He was here, but he's gone off to get a Burger King because that was deemed more important than being here for the start of this. So at least he'll be fed. As for me, I'll have a glass of a cup of Ribena. So why don't we? Oh, evening. It's like Christmas Eve. Yes. Good evening, Craig. Nice to see you online, buddy. Up racing tomorrow. First time for a long time, and certainly first time with us. So welcome. We're looking forward to seeing you, aren't we, Mr. Rumble?
Oh yes. Just for clarity, we're not moving around because I've got a neural problem, which I might have anyway. But it's because it is absolutely freezing.
He is absolutely a wuss.
I'm a wuss
everybody.
Anyway.
In case anyone didn't know. Lovely man, Mr. Rumble, but he is quite temperature sensitive is what I'd call him.
A little.
It's a bit like a Ferrari without the stunning value at the moment, but the value's building.
I'm a Dino.
Temperamental,
I'm
yeah.
a Dino or something.
Should we flip the camera around? Because I'm sure people don't really want to be looking at us. So hopefully that's worked out and we've flipped it around. And I reckon I'm going to put you on the spot. Good evening, Yayan and Claire as well. See, I think I'm going to put you on the spot. I think you should do the track walk.
Yeah, okay.
There's an array of cars left out here still at the moment.
Looking good.
Talbotinis. Look at this. Look at this name sticker. He's going to have to update that because he shaved all his hair off. So I don't think it's relevant.
His body work, his shells he's done, bit of airbrushing there.
Paintworks. God, anybody would think this is a Nemo show.
Got an option
Look
RC
at that.
buggy.
Option RC, Mr. Berryman. I think he's also possibly getting a burger. I don't actually know. COVID burger. Let's do a quick last minute one. Mr. Leroy Martins. This is his first live new colours that he's rocking this year. So a bit of yellow at the front. I think it's going to have yellow wheels as well. Help the old man see. Try and keep up with these juniors who are looking very, very fast. So
the track is
shall we do a track walk? Shall we start the track walk? Leroy can join in as and when. And you can do the track walk with Mark and I, who are both not driving, so that's going to be helpful. So yeah, start finish straight, self-explanatory. I tell you what we'll do as we're walking past here as well. Anyone that's been here before will know we've got a nice big screen opposite the pits, which will be nice and easy for everybody to see, hopefully. And our new traffic light system. So obviously, right now the track is red. When it's red, that means in the pit lane, nothing's going around the track, time is finished. And when it's green, it means track is open. Look at that. As if by magic. The touch of God. Anyway,
the touch of God.
Last time I did one of these, and we did a track walk, I think it was with Winston. Oh, look, there's Leroy, look. It's tough at the top.
So we've got the K.
It's much easier when you're at the bottom and you have to do all the work.
In the track walk, we should just also mention our catering.
We should.
Catering tent.
Big burger bats by Phil Truman, and Marion Truman. We'll actually have the real Marion Truman here, which is Phil Truman's other half.
And alter ego.
And they will, yeah, exactly, and alter ego. Phil shares the dresses at the weekends, I'm told. Here he comes, look.
Oh, imagine it. Oh, why did it not
He
go
looked,
wrong?
He looked like David Hasselhoff, didn't he?
How are we doing?
Although it's me that's got the chest of David Hasselhoff, just for clarity. Yeah, we're doing all right. We'd not got very far. We'd done the start-finish straight.
Right. Okay.
We were just musing the fact that neither of us are racing, so track walk with us was possibly not the best. So yes, Leroy, turn one. Take us into turn one. What are we doing on turn one?
Around it.
Yep.
It's quite grippy. You just got to make sure you slow down enough so you don't flip off into said fence.
Over where Rumble is.
Over where Rumble is. surface. Very nice, very grippy. There's a few little ripples.
There is.
This off-road's not that bad at all.
Yep. So through turn 1.
Tabletop.
Okay.
So, I mean, you don't want to go too wide because it screws up.
And you can see that there. There's not many people going out there. You can see the fluff. You want to be inside or bang in the middle, I reckon.
Yeah, inside's got a bit of a ramp. It's a bit of a lane if you go inside.
Yep.
Yeah, the way out you carry all your speed to the swings. Don't go too far wide.
So basically, we can summarise: cool kids go on the inside and get the hang time, and you fast boys are going to be keeping it down low.
See their takeoff point on that. So people are either hitting it here or.
Hang on, is it you that's made all the marks on the track? It is, isn't it?
Probably.
Mystery solved.
Sorry, I've been cutting the track out.
Leroy's ahead of us again, ahead of the curve.
Look, he's leading.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite parts of the track, honestly. It was always a drama early on about actually the dirt, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
It's kind of settled in nice. It's really cool to drive now.
Yep.
Mate, just you can run up wide or you can run tight. Whatever you do, carry speed and you're good.
Yeah, pretty much any line works through here now, which is quite nice, including the half pipe. But there is penalty if you're up there because you go down there, which you don't want to do.
In this corner,
It's so sticky. Obviously, everyone's probably. The guys watching this is heavily oiled. So it's a heavily oiled track. And my thing, I don't know if you can hear it.
That is like a Banbury nightclub. Do it again. Oh.
That is a Banbury nightclub.
Double vodka and Red Bull, please, mate. Okay. Should we check this is actually still working? Because the analytics are not on this, so I don't know whether it's actually live or not. We could just be talking to the three of us, which is nice. How was your burger?
Halloumi burger.
Oh.
Halloumi burger.
Nice.
It was good. It was good. I was starving. I didn't eat since breakfast.
We're live, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
All good.
Marvellous.
So then we're gonna come over the hump.
So I reckon this hump, you can use this as your brake, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You just lose sight of the car for a split second.
Yes.
If a car crashes here, generally you can't see it.
No.
It's a cool hump.
I like coming out of the hump.
Yes.
There is a couple of little bumps down here. If you're slightly on the wrong line, you can.
Yes, we can see.
They don't do anything bad. You just go up in the air.
Adding the character. Thank you, Andy B. All good. I'm trying to watch the comments as well. Trying to work out this new interface.
Yeah, this corner, a lot of people take it very fast. I'm a little bit more tentative on it because I know if I'll crash here, it's going to be a long one.
Yes.
Marshal's paying attention over there.
Yes.
Be all right, but not too much risk for me.
No. So into the renamed Truman Twin Peaks.
Truman's Twin Peaks.
They had an upgrade.
Points.
Yes.
If you go a bit wider, you get a bit more air, but you don't feel as nice and light. Go to the next turn. If you go over to the left, it's nice, but you don't get as much height, so you've got to be a bit more precise with your control.
Okay.
You don't want to really go inside because it's very
No.
dusty between points.
Yes. Does.
Yeah, it's definitely a change of colour of dirt.
Yeah, definitely. And I think this leads into one of the coolest sections of the track.
When you do it right.
It's hard work when you don't. And it probably won't come out on camera very well, but these are really quite cambered. There's 3 humps, that one, the middle one, and then it tails off towards the end, where if you get it right, you feel like a hero.
You can tell if you've got it right on the first hump. You don't get the first hump. Yeah, if you're good on the first hump, you can be committed through the second one and get a real good lap time out of it.
Age UK RC Racer, yes, we are going to run some 10th meetings. I know we said that last year, but we did get our wings clipped a little bit with lockdowns and all that sort of stuff. But we've got some quite cool cut-throughs that are going to happen for the 10th scale guys. So, yeah, definitely that's going to happen.
It's very near buggy-esque, where the dirt moves when you're on it.
We could
remold it.
We could brand this.
Yeah. That one's a bit harder, but
No.
here it's lovely.
Okay,
It's
we'll
like
try
a
there.
memory foam mattress.
No, it's not coming through.
Almost.
Nearly.
What if I kicked it? So,
Do it.
The shock stop video you should have watched. You should have seen it.
Yes.
If you're down off the hump, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
You want to do all your steering.
Yes. Yes.
Trade secrets and all that.
Exactly. And just a quick mention to Winnie the Worm. All right, son. He's been lonely for 6 months, but he's back in action. Yes, I believe so.
So you can see there, you can just get it right, but there is a bit of a left-right, but there is almost a straight line.
That's about as straight a line as me after a bottle of red wine.
Well, there we go.
Easy peasy.
It's meant to be a straight, but
Yes, exactly. This corner is getting quite tricky because it's so fast. You come through the chicane so quickly. You end up here very fast.
you haven't slowed it down enough.
No, and you're like, you have to turn in, and because it is so grippy and sticky at the moment, it's quite hard work. In a good way. Yes.
Yeah, there is a few bumps along here. It looks nice and flat, but it does have a bit of character.
It has a bit of character. Yes. I was just going to say character like your hair, actually, because it was just wafting away in the wind. Yes.
I like this corner as well. I normally crash here at one point during a final. I normally crash here.
Okay.
Because I hit the bump.
Yes. I'm normally crouching by that TV trying to do a live stream and trying to remain impartial whilst inside crying.
Yes. That will happen.
It won't. Not this time.
This corner's cool because nice and fast.
Yep.
And you can see the driver's stand. You can get on the brakes and see everything moving.
And this section featured on your shock bump stops.
Shock ball bump stop is there now, no?
Yes. We're trying to get more professional. You wouldn't ever imagine it, would you? But anyway. So yes, the shock bump stops video, this section featured, and you could really see the advantage of running some of those.
Yeah, when it got hard on the binders, you could see it moving about, or if you're getting on the throttle.
Yep.
It's just easy to see on this corner.
Robert Glenn, apparently, Rumble, you look cold.
I'm frozen.
I think we should measure the redness of Rumble by the time we finish this video, because I think he's like a Dulux paint colour chart.
Let's get that windshield going.
Yes.
So yeah, this one.
What do we call this jump now? I think I call it the ski jump, the reverse ski jump.
It's like a bit of a step up, isn't it? But
it is.
It's a step down.
What's nice is you can actually kind of be anywhere here.
Yeah.
Depending on how you've dictated your turn in here, you can either be in tight or out wide. It doesn't seem to make much difference.
You don't see cars going off either end.
You haven't watched me race. Right, come on then, Leroy. Up the ski jump.
It's a bit lovely oiled now. It used to get a bit dusty and stuff up here.
It did.
It still might do come Monday.
Yeah.
But the app's lovely.
But currently, this is a very, very quick section now, this corner, isn't it? You can really...
I mean, you stay as tight as what you can. It's a little difficult to judge.
Yep.
Because you can't see the back side of it. Well, you can see it, but you can only see the front side of the pipe. But yeah, if you're nice and tight along here, you get a wicked acceleration point. I love this part because how good you are around this corner is how much speed you take up there. It's a bit like F1. If you go to the corner, you're losing miles an hour all the way up.
Definitely. I actually think this section here is probably where those stellar laps come, where you go, wow, where did that super fast lap time come? Like you did a 38.2 or whatever it was. And I think it's in this section and then down this traverse down here to the back jump. I think that's where that extra bit of speed is.
Yeah. And it is a bit muscle memory because when you're stepping up onto here, you've got to know when to turn and how far out you need to be. And that only comes with doing laps.
Yeah.
You use this as your brake so much that
Yes.
if this wasn't here like that, you'd be into the next.
You'd be in Marshall
If your
2.
brakes failed once, you'd still end up there. Like Talbot's earlier.
I was just going to say, I actually did that with Talbot's car earlier on. Yes, his brakes didn't work and I ended up over there somewhere.
The Mahusive tabletop.
Yes, we're going to come to that, but Mr. Rumble was suddenly scrolling to 0.5 for some reason.
I was going to say, obviously just Marshall points.
Oh yes,
These are Marshall points.
they are. That's
Who stands
cunning.
on them? Marshalls.
I like it.
And when do they marshal? Because a lot of people seem to forget.
Straight after you race.
Straight after you race.
Yeah.
So we can barely hear Lee apparently, so I'm going to have to come a bit closer to you.
Okay, no worries. I'm
Not
not scared.
Yes, and shout. Yes, exactly.
I'm a soft-spoken guy.
Exactly.
Right, so down here, huge wide bit of the track is 5 meters wide back here.
Yep.
And it's fast. And it's a big tabletop, and you hit it hard, and you go for it. Right?
You do.
There's two lines for me. You either go inside or you go outside.
Yes.
Depending on how good I've got the corner is which one I'll choose on the way up.
Yes.
In the middle, at the moment, it's not the preferred line.
No, it can be a little bit sketchy sometimes, can't it?
Yeah, I think you can see where a few cars have dug it.
Yeah.
And, you're taking off quite low, whereas the outside and the inside, you use more of the ramp.
I think the good thing with this back jump is if you're coming here for the first time, you can just build up to trying to do the jump. You can just pop it up onto the top where Mr. Rumble is. It's really only tenths of a second slower to actually do that, and you can control your landing. And then as the day builds, you can try going billio.
Exactly.
So what that basically means is on lap 1 of practice 1, just hit it as hard as you can and see what happens. Yeah,
flat out.
exactly.
To be fair,
Good
it's a
Lord.
flat out
It's
jump.
evident.
Have we had horses here?
I know.
What's gone on?
So,
Well, they're on their courses.
so that's a lot of people landing sideways and a lot.
That is
Ribs.
That's all
that's
Talbot's
ribs.
truggy.
that was all Talbot's truggy. Yes, should come and sign it.
Yeah.
So again, this doesn't look steep on camera, but it is. It is really steep.
What a lap it.
It is. Watch me. It's like Travelator. Easy.
It was like watching Mr. Motivator.
Or the Terminator.
So this has been
Yes.
hit a lot because a lot of the pegs have come out.
Yes. So we'll give them a tap for love before
Back in. Big
Or
guy,
racing.
Hit it a couple of times.
yes.
I had a really disappointing thing earlier today. No one was out. None of my friends were out, and I crashed. I went and marshalled myself in that top corner over there.
Yes.
I got back up to the rostrum, and I crashed there.
Oh, it's a shame I missed that. That sounds fun.
I was just trying to keep it warm, and it just off over again. So I walked down.
The walk of shame. So down the.
So down. This again. This is. I love this.
Yeah, me
Love
too.
it because you carry. If you get your line through here, which it's not too difficult as long as you stay up quite close to the pipe, you can hammer it down here. Get on the brakes really late. Turn it in. It's nice because you're always dropping downhill as well. It's awesome.
Yes,
One of
I
my-
would agree.
One of my favourite corners of any track.
Good evening, Mr. Brunson. I presume you did well, mate, because I've seen on the comments your mum and Claire say well done. So third, well done. That's a good effort going to Westfield. Just changing the subject for a moment. When you do set up tomorrow, obviously we'll be here to try and get you guys spread nicely across the field, like we said in the driver's briefing video. But only a maximum of 6 per tent and nice spaces between the tent. We've got loads of space all over the other side as well. So yeah, we've just got to remember that we're probably going to get some visits from various people over the weekend. So if you could all help us out by being nicely distanced, that would be lovely.
But we will be ready to direct you in the morning.
Yep.
Depends how much red wine we have.
And then into the hairpin before Ants Bumhole.
Yes.
Nice, relatively easy corner this. Just stay nice and tight. You don't want to be too far out there because there's no point.
No,
You're just making the M25 longer.
exactly.
So nice. Try and keep a nice straight line through the old Bumhole. It's been freshly repaired recently, which is it's definitely smoothed it out.
It's changed its character
And
for the worse in some ways, but for the better for anyone coming for the first time, I would say.
I liked its old character,
Yes.
but I think now it is easier for the masses.
Yes, exactly. And we can see Ant's Bumhole is currently fairly moist underneath.
Little damp.
Our drainage is doing the job. So we drain various parts of track into here and then we pump it off
See another little one.
elsewhere. It runs from different areas of the track, which hopefully one day will save. It was a lot of work to do that. It will save our bacon one day when we've got a lot of rain and we need to move it fast on the day. Hopefully not this weekend.
Reminds me of a mini golf.
Yeah, get the ball in
Does it?
there and see where it goes.
And then that's it, and then you win. That's it. Whole
Are you
18,
very good at mini golf?
Amazing.
Hmm.
I've done so much mini golf testing.
Okay.
Actually played it around a big golf course.
Mini clubs. Mini golf. That's what mini golf is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Short club, big course.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Big people.
So out of the Bumhole, well, 100 miles an hour,
100
and
miles an hour.
into another very tricky corner to get your timing right, and then your lap time comes from this corner too, I think.
Yeah, the next two are definitely a lot
Key.
of lap time
Yeah.
to be made or lost.
Yes.
Say coming in too hard into the Bumhole was a factor because of how much grip you were getting leading up to it. You know, if you were just flat out, you'd crash into it almost rather than dropping in.
Yes.
And then come through here way too quick. You have to get it slowed down.
Yes.
The good thing now that the line is basically the track width.
Yep.
It's grip everywhere. So
Yes.
you know, you haven't got to worry
Yeah,
about
that is
that
actually
stuff.
true. Even if you've sort of kind of half messed up, you can just keep it pinned and almost not lose any time, it feels like.
Yeah, it's like when we've had it very high grip before, you could be saved almost by going offline, catch a bit of dust, get it sideways and bring it back in, whereas now it's
Yes.
twitchy, but
It's going to get you.
twitchy but fun.
Twitchy like Mr. Rumble's bum hole.
I mean, again, for like your average guy, they're going to come and really enjoy it because it's drivable no matter where you are on the track.
Because I think that's the thing, is that obviously it's much easier and much cheaper to not oil everywhere and just obviously have quite a distinct oiled line. But we try to step it up if we can, and obviously, full width oiling, which probably means we need about 10,000 litres rather than 5,000 litres. But
yes,
it's for you guys, it's worth it.
Exactly.
And over there in the blue tent, you'll see Option RC,
over there,
Southern partner.
Yes.
And of course, tomorrow we'll see RC.
He's working hard with his business.
That's it.
Shawnee boy, are you winning? Good man.
Right answer.
So yeah, in this corner again, if you get your line through that right and carry as much speed as you can around this turn, you're going to gain a lot.
Yeah, I like watching you pro guys like yourself, the Halls, Skidmores, those guys, Clancy. I'm sure this is a cool corner.
Yeah, it's fast. And if
Very
if
fast.
You've got it right, you can be flat out from here all the way down straight. Like, don't lift.
I like it.
Yeah.
Shall we? So we're end of the lap. Mr. Rumble is showing us where the loop is at the end of your qualifying heats. I will be stood here successfully navigating you back into the pit lane, so the next heat can come and have a go. Hopefully.
Has everyone been shown the warm up?
No. Let's do that from the right side.
Should I?
This bar, you could fit a lot of pints on that, couldn't you?
You
could.
This is the world's biggest bar.
This would be the world's longest shot bar. We need Barkley to line that up.
Run and get our start numbers to show the crowd.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you should do that while we look at the way that we're going to walk around the site. So it's just did a no, the Leon tribute one doesn't look very good. So yeah, if you're pitting on the top side of the field, you'll be walking down this side, getting ready to come and have your go. If you're pitting on this side of the field, well, you're already here, so it saves a little bit of walking. Please don't jump the fence. See, it's there for a reason, to try and give us a bit of a flow. So appreciate you guys just using that as it's intended. And so Mr. Rumble is at the entrance. So it will be mechanics only into here, nice and wide.
Find your number.
Obviously corresponds. Mr. Rumble, is the heat listing up?
The heat listing is up.
Okay, so
Practice round 1
is
online as well as Q1. So they're all online on Live RC, Racing.
Okay, and just for clarity, we're not running car numbers, so we're not touching numbers and stuff like that. So you won't need those on your body shells or on your cars. Please pit on and stand on the rostrum on your right number. So nice and big down here, loads of room. Put your starter box and your pit caddy.
You've got one section each.
You have got one section each. I see Robert Glenn just saying, didn't realise how big the track was until you walk it. Yeah, it's a big boy, this. It's definitely a big track. Thank you, Raggy, for saying the track looks great. Thank you. A lot of effort from the Nemo team. Two of them are here with me. And we've got Mr. Truman as well, who has absolutely toiled to make the track like this. Plus, we're lucky to have a team of very talented people like Mikey Shorey and there's too many to mention.
And this, I didn't know this. These are magnetic. These are magnetic.
These? No.
Oh, they're
screwed. Yes.
That's even better.
Yes.
I'm glad they're screwed on and not magnetic.
So once you're ready for your run, you'll come into the pits here. I'll move this barrier across. Obviously, if this is across like that, that means please don't come into the pit lane unless you've had some sort of a drama or a late starter in life like I was, and then you're welcome. And we're back to the old traffic light system, so you can see what's going on, whether the heat is live or whether it's coming to an end. Also, all results onto Live RC. We've got a live video stream on there, live commentary on there as well, so you'll know what heat's on. Just go to Live RC, Nemo Raceway, and it'll pop right up. I did introduce your body shell earlier in your absence, but we will do it again. And I like the fact it's on a 0.1.
There you go.
So these are our start grid numbers, which are very kindly sponsored by Silverstone Carbon Composites. Silverstone Composites.
They look
So
mint.
They look nice. I'd actually like to eat my dinner off that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Oh dear. Have I either pooed or my... No. Oh no. That's disappointing.
Finished.
Very nice. So obviously that won't be the start grid 1 to 13 on half a metre. But they will be out nicely.
Yeah.
Look at that. Thank you very much, Silverstone Composites, for it was a bit of free advertising for Leroy's watch brands.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Is it
Almost 7 o'clock.
Is it still working? Has it got the right time on it?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It matches. Perfect. This is
They wanted to say like 3 in the afternoon or something.
Yeah, we pre-recorded this live show.
Shall we quickly look from on the rostrum?
Yeah, why not?
Come on then.
Let me pick these up before someone nicks them.
Yes. And I'm littering.
All drivers are gonna
Yep.
line up.
Drivers, you'll line up opposite your mechanics this side of the fence, and if Mr. Rumble was my mechanic, he'd be there warming up. I'd be here waiting to have me go up there. Thank you, Leroy. When you get to the top, we've featured it already. There's a hand sanitizer if you so wish. Please use it. Same on the toilets. Hello. Okay. Wow, there we go. Well, they're my glasses. Are they broken? Look at now. Now you're winning. So I'd forgotten I'd left them up here. That's all right. They're only $9.99 from Asda Garage.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Weird, like, purple edges.
What happens if you drink enough red wine? That counters, yeah, and the colour comes back to normal. Yes. So here we go.
So obviously, when you are up on the rostrum, you, as a driver, you need to stand on your number.
Yes.
No swapping, no messing around. Just stand on your number. That's it.
That does cunningly correlate to the numbers down there for your mechanic as well. So, yep. Please stand on numbers all round. We tried. Don't know how. They do. They do. You need some deeters. Right, what left? Not a lot really. We should probably get into race control where it's not minus 55, and we could maybe pick a.
We could go in the catering tent.
We could. Where would you like to go?
We can go to race control.
Come on then. We can show how it's looking good. Look at him run. So I saw that run with less clothes on when he was on holiday, and it was manly. Have you seen it?
No, I've never.
They do suit you actually. The flick of the leg whilst running was particularly. He does, doesn't he?
Say that.
It's to make you feel better when your engine stops, when it runs out of fuel or something.
Yeah.
Oi oi.
That's one that just let escape.
Well, the bars are there. You've been held hostage in there.
Yeah. I've just released the prison.
Right, release into the realms of Rumble.
Well,
Something like that. There's a nice car.
it's a good looking car, that.
It's nice and warm in here. So, this is where your race director will be hanging out. Any problems, come and see him. Give him lots of pressure. He likes it. Doesn't like any pleases or thank yous before anything. Just likes demands barked at him.
Barking orders.
Yes.
Yes, we're
ready to rumble.
ready to rumble.
Fantastic. This is the view that Mr. Rumble has. See that you're playing nice and fairly. So, winners and losers. Let's do a quick winners and losers for the first race because we're going to come back to races.
I don't think we did losers.
No, we've got to do it after, haven't we? Yeah. Okay. We did do the picks on Monday, but I think we should see whether we changed our mind after a week of practice.
So, well, let's get
Anyone
let
that's
John go
thinking,
first.
anyone that's thinking they'd like to rob us, please don't. Firstly, secondly, we have still shutter doors, bars, alarms, smoke bombs. We're covered. We're ready this time.
Electric roller shutters.
Exactly.
24 hours.
And Ivan Bingham's spare dog that's
One sec.
coming across. Hopefully.
One sec. I'll just give him a bit of kibble. Nearly.
Okay. Right. So, was it my pick? Well, I picked Tommy Hall, and I probably still would, but he's not here. So.
Oh, that's a little limiting.
But when's he's here some of those?
Only Sunday and Monday.
Right, you can still pick him then. I mean, that's
Yeah,
the majority of days.
But this is supposed to be for RaceSeven, though. Because we're going to do race. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got to do a post-race debrief.
Oh, right.
Is it me still?
Still you, mate.
Where's the top 8? Is the top 8 anywhere? Where's the bottom 8? They'll be my winners anyway.
If we go to schedule,
Because if I'm going to pick one, it would be good to know who's actually in it.
that would be
After
handy.
my first.
10 truggies, that's great.
Yeah. We're on it.
Okay. Those handsome fellows.
I mean, I think
Still John's go.
Still my go. I'm going to pick. I could actually pick Lewis because I wanted Mr. Jones the first time round, and now I'm first. I could pick him,
and you should.
so I'm going to pick Mr. Jones.
Good shout.
So, I am going to go today.
Pitbull on the way, Ivan says. I see on the comments.
Amazing.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm going to go controversially, or
Yeah.
not controversially, for Richard Barton.
Oh,
I like it.
Son of a
I like-
gun.
I would be the happiest person in this vicinity if Richard won. I
I
think.
didn't get to explain.
Okay.
And he's done a few days in it. And
He has.
He looks very good, very
He does.
comfortable, and he's always pretty good around this track. So
Yep.
it's probably due a result.
I would agree.
Sorry, now you, Mark.
So I think, for me, I think a winner of the race is probably going to be a winner.
Yeah, a winner is the person that crosses the line first when we wave a flag
So
or
I
a
think
pole.
I think practice will have been helpful. For
Yes.
people. And Lee was obviously looking very hot today.
He
So
was.
I'm going to go with Lee Martins.
38.2, I think I saw. I did see Tommy do a 38.2 as well.
Tommy was fast.
Yeah, which is quick.
38.2. So stepping up on yesterday's time.
Yes, I think a bit of track evolution, setup evolution.
Even though I think that for the majority of the day today, the track was a little bit slower than yesterday.
I would agree.
But
It had a little
clearly-
window where it went differently. It's quite interesting, isn't it? When the sun comes out, things
Nice.
change with the oil. So that could be a factor.
Has John's pick already been given the golden ticket?
He has. Look,
So do you know what this little golden ticket
it means
is?
he's our winner,
Yes.
regardless of what the timing says.
Let's go with that. It's not it's
Johnny
the-
Wonka.
Yes, exactly.
So that actually means he's racing back to back. Nice. Sorry,
Oh,
Lewis.
that's a nice live RC.
When you say Johnny Wonka, did you mispronounce that?
Johnny, you
just thinking. Okay, and we should do truck and e-buggy as well because
Oh,
we've
yeah.
got both of those.
Just go across to that. One thing, just whilst we're live, is just a bit of a shout out to Live Time and Live RC and the guys there. They absolutely have made a system that
Should we
is
proclaim
super.
that once
It's really,
we've got the
really
races done?
Yeah. One thing they are
Cost
good
system's
at
gone down.
is helping out.
They're
Yeah,
very good.
yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
The support is awesome.
Any dramas we've had have got fixed.
I'll go first, so I'm going to pick.
For e-buggy.
I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Lee Martin.
An e-buggy? A moment in it?
No, in a truck, you lunatic.
Oh.
I'll pick you an e-buggy as well if you're in it, but I don't think
I've
you're in
not
it.
even used the truck yet.
Well, that'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
You like a bit of pressure, so I'm going with Lee.
I'm going for Johnny Skidmore in truck.
Yes. So I think we should clarify this.
Yes.
We were full in Nitro, and the Skidmores and a couple of other people actually were in other classes. They were going to run e-buggy originally, and asked us if they could swap into Nitro. And the only way we could do that was to run them with the trucks, which they gladly wanted to do. So that's absolutely cool. They're in there. We're not trying to penalise them because we don't like them. It's just to get them into
And I
to
think-
race Nitro, and obviously come finals they'll be in the main
and I
main
think-
final and
Exactly. And I think it'll make no odds
living the
anyway.
dream. No, because it's a fast truck heat. To be fair,
Exactly.
with Lewis and Lee, Freddie Thompson, Charlie, Jason Brabby, Oliver Smith, Jonesy. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be fast.
You know, you've got 2 less guys in there, so there's probably going to be a little bit more room on track. Trucks clearly take up more room, but
Yes.
However, there are 2 less, and
More room on the rostrum, less room on the track.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's my pick. Who's
My pick, and my pick for e-buggy.
No, I think we're still on nitro on truck, aren't we?
Just pick. You do both, John, quick.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we'll just do
Lee for nitro, and in e-buggy, I am going to pick Ben Simpson.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right, I'm going next
Oh,
because I'm thieving. I'm about to thieve it. For truck, it's going to be Lee Talbot, because Lee Talbot is
You
going
said
to.
you were going to steal it.
No. That's the e-buggy one.
Oh.
Lee Talbot is going to win in one way or the other. He's either going to peel Lee Martin off corner 1 and just obliterate his truck,
Wah, wah, wah.
or he'll just dominate anyway.
Okay.
E-buggy, CJ's going to win e-buggy.
Oh, nice,
I
nice.
can feel it because he's
In my
had.
finger.
I can feel it everywhere.
Yes.
It's all around us because CJ has had some e-buggy tuition from
GW Racing,
GW Racing,
Lee
and
Martin,
Lee Martin Racing.
Esquire.
It's all about the racings.
It is.
It's
It
always
is.
gently mine
And now it's the
there.
actual racing.
Yes.
We've done a lot of stuff on the bench,
It does.
and here we
No
are.
pressure.
Good.
My picks.
Leroy.
So, Freddie Thompson, truck.
Okay.
Although we would like to leave the field a little bit earlier.
Yes, yes.
And in e-buggy, no one's picked Lewis, so I've got to take Lewis, haven't I? I tell you what, a Jones is going to win e-buggy because
Yes.
someone's going to have Kit Jones if someone took Lewis.
So there we go.
There you go.
It's all about
Lewis
it.
for me.
It's all about the Joneses.
Yep.
So, is that it? We're there.
That's it. We're
Picks are there. We're going to do some updates tomorrow, hopefully, if we get time through the day.
Sure.
Remember, we'll do a vlog after the weekend. We'll make a little video.
We will.
Yeah.
We will. We'll do. That's when our losers can feature. Hopefully, it's not going to be us because the race didn't work
And the
or
best
something.
thing now, if the loser comes back the next day, we can interview them on being the loser.
There we go. I like it.
Those poor people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't be a loser.
Any words of wisdom before we sign out?
I'm so chuffed to be back racing.
Perfect.
Or back at races, not racing myself, but
Yes.
pleased to be back. It feels surreal. Can't
Are
believe
you
it's been so long.
pleased? Are you pleased with 30 driver changes during the week?
No.
No.
That is definitely downgraded the experience of being back to racing.
Yes.
However, we are now at the end of the tunnel.
We are. We are. Any last words, Mr. Martin?
No. Look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. Track's awesome. Weather looks good. Even Monday now, I think.
Good, no snow?
Itself out.
Awesome. So gates open at 8. Yes. Gates open at 8.
Yeah.
Practice
Practice
starts.
very, very quickly underway after 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Maybe not 8:04 though.
No, but we'll be on it, and gates will be open a little drop earlier as well. But we're just trying to give ourselves half a chance to get going.
Yeah.
Marvelous. So that's it. I
See
think.
you in the
Thank you for your
morning.
time, boys, and we'll see you later.
Warm up.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.
I don't know why I'm waving at the camera like it's looking at me. What a retard.